Halloween spirit is revving up across the country, and in Marquette Saturday, there's an interactive show taking place in downtown. Ansley Watson telling us more about that. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. Coming up is the 5th annual Halloween spectacle that takes place on Saturday. Now, if you've never been to a Halloween spectacle before, it's a little bit different this year. Usually it takes place at the Commons. This year, though, it takes place on the 100th block of Washington Street. Now, the costumes are all coming together, the props are all coming together, and we've got a really cool surprise for you later in the hour. You actually might even see a familiar face in the spectacle later this week, so stay with us. Reporting live in Marquette, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
All right, and we know how you love being scared, Ansley, so I can hardly wait to see what's going to be happening. Sam just laughs and laughs and laughs.
Yeah, I wouldn't do something like that. Poor Ansley. Just
Right.
I don't even flinch anymore when I hear her scream.
Yeah, it's just another day at the office.
Yeah, exactly.
The part that gets me is I can be in the bathroom and I can hear it resounding through the building. That's the part that amazes me.
You can hear it everywhere.
Yeah, you know.
But you're not worried anymore, right?
Not anymore, no. It's either Sam or a spider, one or the other.
Yeah,
So,
both scary.
both scary.
Yes.
It's for some people,
Yeah,
the Halloween spectacle right around the corner. People involved are putting on the final touches to the costumes and props, and this morning, Ansley Watson telling us more about what's going on. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. Well, we have a great surprise for you this morning, but before that, we've got to talk about the Halloween spectacle. Malia here is joining me, and she's been in the spectacle before. Good morning, Malia.
Good morning.
You are a little cold, aren't you? We are making some great sacrifices to show people this really cool thing we're going to be doing here in a little bit. So what is the Halloween spectacle like if nobody's ever been there before?
Well, basically it's just a bunch of people that get together and they put on a spectacle, obviously, and it's spectacular. But a lot of people put in a lot of hard work, like Jess. She's pretty great. And yeah, it's just there's a lot of cool dances and acting along the streets and stuff. So.
All right, well, Liz right behind us. Liz, you've got a really cool thing that you're going to show us here. A little bit of flame action, I think, is what's going to happen here. Tell us what you're doing.
I am the, director of fire for the spectacle. So my portion of the show is fire. So I have several spinners that will have different types of fire toys, from staff to poi to fans. We have big fire. So my portion is fire.
Well, show us what you got. This is so exciting.
Yeah. We can get it lit here.
So you're going to be doing some of this during the show, during the spectacle, which is Saturday, around 7:45. Is that when you guys will go on?
We go on at 7:45. And there will be a kind of a performance that is just slightly before that to kind of usher everybody to the stage, to let everybody know that it is the fire, it is the finale. It is going to be a very big finale, so if you can make it.
I'm scared to ask you more questions because I really want you to concentrate on what you're doing, but I am intrigued. And how do you learn how to do this?
It comes naturally to some. It's coordination. I don't know, I picked it up very randomly. So, yeah. We'll turn to you guys here.
All right, thank you so much, Liz. Malia, as we come back, you're in the show. What can we see you guys doing and other girls as well?
Well, basically the dance is about like a battle between the good and the bad, and I am a part of the KDs, and there's a Requiem, and the fire spinners are the fray, and Liz is like the leader of the battle, and she's kind of conducting all of it, but throughout the whole thing we're kind of battling. But there's this one really good person, it's played by this little kid actually, and she's just kind of fighting to stay alive the whole time. So.
Wow, well, this is just a sample of what you can see during the spectacle. We'll talk more about that when we come back, so stay with us.
Okay.
Reporting live in Marquette, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
Thank you very much, Ansley. It looks like it's going to be a great show. I think maybe Liz's biggest talent, though, was that she could talk while she was doing that. I would be so focused and be like, be quiet, I can't talk right
Right,
now.
fire's going by her
Right.
mouth. Ansley, so what have you been up to today? Oh, just spinning fire by my face.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah, very talented.
Yes. So now as we're getting ready for today.
Welcome back. Washington Street will be packed with a lot of Halloween fun this Saturday evening as the Halloween spectacle is coming to town. Ansley Watson is in Marquette this morning, giving us a little preview of what we can expect. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Sam. Halloween Spectacle is this Saturday from 6 to 8 on Washington Street. It's going to be fantastic. I know actually I am going to be in the spectacle doing a little something, so come on out not only to see everybody, but maybe to see a familiar face as well. Joining me this morning is Liz Whitman, and she is a big part of the show. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Yes, it's a pleasure.
So you've been in past spectacles. This is the
have.
5th year. What have you done specifically?
I am the director of the fire portion of the show, and it's always the finale. So we are fire and we're finale. We're big. We're just fire.
So in the past it's been at the Commons, now it's on
has.
Washington Street. How do you think this is going to transition or look differently?
The look of it is going to be very different. I believe it's going to be people will have the ability to see the shows multiple times, where in the past maybe they've only seen it once or twice or once, not or have missed it. So this time they'll get to see performances a couple times.
So you're going to show us a little bit of what you're going to do here.
Yes, I am.
You fire. You work with fire. First of all,
Stand
how did you get involved in this?
It's a super random story. I had a friend who was actually homeless by choice, and she found this in her travels and showed it to me one day, and I said, yes, I want to do that. And so I just self-taught, practiced, and
Incredible.
I don't know,
Let's
yeah.
see what you got.
All right.
You
here
did
we
some
go.
earlier for us, and it was just absolutely incredible. So you have, what do you have right now? What are these
This
called?
is called Poi, P-O-I, and it's kind of big in New Zealand and Hawaii and things like that. So
So you'll have these, and what else will you have?
other people have different types of toys. There's fire fans, which are beautiful. There's other poi spinners, maybe palm poi. Some people have done staff. We've had hoops in the past. So it's just kind of a combination of multiple different things.
Well, as you're doing that, Malia, you are 15 years old. You're also in the show. Kind of tell me what this show is like. What is it? What are you going to be doing?
Like what my dance routine
Yeah.
is? Well, basically it's just like a battle between the good and the bad, and there's this one character who's just really good, and they're covered up like a bad guy, but in the end it reveals that they're just really good the whole time.
So when people come and see the finale, I mean, obviously the fire is going on. You guys are going to be dressed up. Can you give a little preview about what you'll look like, or is that more of a surprise?
Well, I think we might want it to be more surprise, but it's gonna be tattered clothing like this. So, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of mesh. The good's gonna be in white, obviously, and the bad is gonna be in black and red. And it's a lot of this, like I said. So, it's very flammable.
When you were involved in the show last year, what are some of the other acts that you saw?
Well, I was a breakdancing zombie, and I know that this year they have like breakdancing ninjas. We have like a skateboarding club, and some of the alleys are gonna have like zombies, which one alley might not be good for kids because it's super gory, so it might scare them. But we're gonna have a lot of like interactive things, so you can take pictures with the people dressed up and stuff. So.
Well, thank you, Malia. Liz, thank you so much. You did great. So neat seeing that. You can definitely check that out, the Halloween Spectacle, this Saturday from 6 to 8 on Washington Street. It's going to be a spectacle for sure.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for being with us.
welcome.
Reporting live in Marquette, Ansley Watson, and we'll be back with more of your TV6 Morning News after the break.